Hello, saints of the internet. Welcome to the Brunch and Belief podcast. You know, the only place on these streets where faith meets real life, because these other podcasts do be moving mad. On today's episode, I have some amazing, incredible guests. I have Dr. Cece, the feisty, who always brings the energy. I have Pastor Princeville, the aged, because I know he's on the internet, but he's not really here. And then I have Victor, and I also have Angel, who is a medical doctor aspiring to be a content creator and influencer. And of course, you have your host, the one and only P to the O to the C to the O, Poco. All right, let's get into it. Victor, your question. First of all, tea or coffee?
Water.
Teas.
Can I have all?
Can I have all? Can I have both of all of them?
One portion
of tea and one portion of coffee.
Oh,
Black or white coffee? So black coffee.
not that you used to black, not bougie. Mama,
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Would you have one of this or two?
Only
Are you not afraid of your heart?
Only you.
Okay. Okay, so after this, no more for this year.
So what do you now eat with bread?
Milo now.
It's a Milo now.
Thank you, Pastor Prince.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have a question.
Okay, let's hear a question.
One of them is concerning marriage. Recently, I think this week, I was seeing some posts around the lady advising women in marriage not to behave in a certain way that pleases their husband. They don't owe their husband anything. Like it's not a condition. Like it's not a condition. A lot of women serve their husband.
Wait, did you say it's not an audition?
How many cubes of sugar would you have in your coffee?
We are judging.
Did you say it's already sweet?
He said it's already sweet.
Dr.
Just
Cece,
sweet.
here's your tea.
Thank you.
Okay, 3, but it's already sweet.
The coffee is sweet.
Have you ever had cocoa?
We need glucometer on this set.
Have you ever had raw cocoa? Like, who has tasted cocoa before?
Yep.
Not Milo,
Cacao?
like cacao, like the actual thing, powder.
It's not nice.
So when I was growing up, I'm sorry I cut your question short. We'll get back to it. When I was growing up, it was this day. My mom came back with a tin of and it said cocoa on it. I knew it wasn't Milo, but then I was like, well, Milo is usually sweet, and this is the raw. This should be like, oh my god. So ideally, when you want to use, okay, you want it white. When you want to use cocoa to make tea, like to make a drink for yourself, hot chocolate, you use like a teaspoon. I put 3 full heaped spoons.
Wow.
I could not stop brushing my tongue because it was so bitter. Anyway, tell me when to stop. Okay, we should keep going.
Oh my goodness. This is where you say.
You should have just drank the white one, because what's the point?
Exactly.
Alright, there you
Can add
go.
the white one inside. For premium effect.
Okay, so
Yeah. So this lady was advising women. She's a popular feminist, and she was advising women not to behave in a certain way that appease their husband, trying to like win favor of your husband, but they should not be natural. If you don't feel like talking to him just naturally. Like marriage is not an audition for your husband to feel good, not even also providing for your husband. Like most women nowadays, because of the economy, they are now providing, so they are not supposed to. So it was now this. I was talking with a lady in my office, so I was trying to see her perspective on marriage. Like, okay, where do you draw the line? So like she will only be this nice when the husband is providing all that she needs. So if the husband is not providing whatever she wants, she will tell her, are you open to not if you like 100, say no, in our culture, women don't provide. So now, for example, now you see a lady like a Christian and you are trying to like cut her, and then you tell her, okay, I'm open to 100 where everybody having like a joint account. Or for example, you are now married, you're now married and you discuss finances. How do you go about having a joint account? Somebody that wants a joint account.
That's like plenty questions.
You know what? Mona starts. Who wants to say something?
I feel like the part about the marriage not being an audition, she's actually valid because why are you doing the most if like he's supposed to like you for who you are, you get? So like if you're doing the most provide, like women are not meant to be the providers normally. It's just that in today's day and age, it just so happens that some women earn more than the men and then they have to be the breadwinner.
No, I don't think that the context of provision in his question was providing for the home as much as supporting
the man
in provision. Do you understand? You see the difference?
Or like she doesn't want to support at all.
I like your silence is wild.
Maybe she wants to support.
Is she Igbo? Okay. What does that mean now? You know as they do. You know as they do. I know. Okay, the truth of the matter is, from where I stand, marriage is teamwork. I've just been married for a minute. I mean, right? It's been 3 years plus. Right? We have been. Come on, it's a minute. But it's important for everybody to understand that this marriage thing, honestly, let me tell you the truth, it's not for everybody. When I say it's not for everybody, if you come with a certain mindset, trust me, marriage is not for you. Take it or leave it. If your mindset is that, oh, I cannot do this, I can't do that. If you are not following the dictates of marriage, when I say marriage, I mean we come together to pull things together. If your mindset is not that of teamwork, marriage might not just be for you. It's not for you.
It might not just be for you. Because you have to come prepared that, first of all, the Bible calls it helpmeet. I heard someone explain this in the Greek where it's as though it's a tree that is being supported by something, standing against, not against as far against, to support. And that support, it doesn't, you don't have to put it in a place where you put a peg on the support. What way can I support? That's the question you should ask. What can it be? It doesn't have to, you don't have to put a peg and say, oh, I can support you in cooking, but when it comes to other things, I cannot do it, I can't bring money. No. Really. Because we all need help.
Yeah.
We all need help.
So I think that, you see, Ba,
We could talk about the audition, that audition part. That
What?
audition.
This marriage thing is starting to look more kind.
How? Tell me.
Because there's so many, like everybody has different views when it comes to marriage. Like there's some ladies that actually don't want to, like they're not ready to support monetarily because they've been in homes where the mommy is the one doing all the hard labor.
Yeah, but okay, let me say it like this, and thank you for saying this, because I think that we need to realize at some point as a society that not all opinions are valid.
Right.
And I will explain. I promise you, when I explain, you will get what I'm saying. So stay with me. Don't run away yet. not all opinions are valid, and it's not because you are not wise or you're insane, but sometimes your opinion is tainted, is skewed.
Yes.
One of the things that pastoring has opened my eyes to is the significance of trauma in our society.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And you don't want someone to give you advice on what you will do for the rest of your life from the position of their trauma. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you don't want someone to project their trauma on you.
But that would just be them learning from experience.
No, it is trauma.
Product of a broken circumstance.
Product of
So
a particular
I will
experience.
give you a story, right? I know someone who broke up with a person, right? And when they broke up, this was their fight. He was encouraging his woman to be more industrious. So like work hard, like you're trying, but how can I support you to do more? Do you get? And then at some point she asks, why are you always about me earning? And he's like, in case I'm not there, do you get? I want you to be able to stand on your own. And then she goes, that's a red flag. And then he's like, why? And then she's like,
You are planning
to not be there. Not divorce. No, that's what he said, in case I'm not there.
You're planning to not be there.
And then she's like, you're planning to not be there. You're planning to not provide. That makes me scared. I was like, no, I'm just... And so when he brought it to me, because the girl left him for that. Time out. Before you go on, did you know that 20% of viewers on this channel are not currently subscribed? You guys just come here, watch the content and leave. This means that you would most likely not see our upcoming content after this one. Can you imagine missing all of this heavenly goodness? So like, share, and subscribe to this channel right now, guys. Right now, it's not that difficult. Just press the subscribe button so that we can reach our goal of 10K subs this year and keep bringing you awesome Christian content. Yeah, boy. Let's get right back to the video. And when he brought it to me, I said, both of you are speaking from trauma. In your case, the man's case, he grew up in a single home where the mother had to carry the weight.
Because the
father died. Do you understand? So he's thinking to himself, I want to marry a woman who, if I die,
she won't have to suffer.
She won't suffer.
Children.
Do you see?
Oh.
But in the lady's case, she grew up in a home where the mother was carrying the bulk of the weight because the father was dilly-dallying. You know, he was acting like a youth, like he was gone. And so she's in this position where she's like, I'm never going to marry a man who will not step up.
Why didn't they just communicate like their feelings?
Trauma.
So
Trauma
they're
is a
communicating,
glasses.
or it's like
Trauma
like
is
a veil.
a lens, is a veil.
Yeah.
Except someone shows you what your trauma is,
You might not
half the time you won't know that this is what is speaking through you.
I heard a story of a lady got to the airport. The guy, they were going on vacation, but she came from an abusive home, and they got to the airport. The guy just said, wait, let me go and get something at the lounge. And she fled up. Say, you're commanding me. Like, you want to control me now because you bought ticket for me. No, like,
So the thing is that
just wait. Because you bought ticket for me.
like the thing is you are thinking, oh, you probably said it
maybe
in some
the
way.
Joey said.
But consider that. See, the thing with trauma is if you are not careful, it will affect the way
the way you hear people,
the way you
your
hear
perception.
things. Like you have a glasses, you have a pair of glasses on now.
God.
If someone colors your glasses, right, you will only see through. Like you only see, like if you have rose tinted glasses, you would only see everything looking reddish or rosy. Do you see? And no matter how much I'm trying to tell you that, oh no, this is not reddish or rosy, this is purple. You're like, no, it's looking like violet, because it's like there will always be that effect of trauma. Do you understand? And that's why, unfortunately, so many people in our generation have opinions on marriage. What you are hearing from many of these people is their trauma, their background speaking.
So how do you now decide which one is from trauma and which one is actually like?
So start by agreeing that not everybody's opinion
matters.
Okay, I mean.
I wanted to say something earlier. There's this danger of the influencer mindset.
Yes.
People don't know how much trouble they are causing by what they say, because everybody has a microphone, everybody has a laptop mic, everybody has a.
Do you get?
a
So
box.
a lot of people, because I have a platform now, I'm supposed to speak up
opinion
about
matters.
this, and
For
so
what?
suddenly I forget that I can be wrong.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's why when I'm giving marriage advice, I don't give my opinion, because my opinion can be shit. Like it might not matter. Do you get? The Bible. It doesn't have trauma. It literally doesn't have background trauma.
Any place you can trust.
But then there are some situations that the Bible doesn't really tell you how to go about.
Yes, but this is the beautiful thing about the Bible. The Bible doesn't just give you rules and regulations. The Bible
Helps
serves
you to think.
so, like it gives you a
A
framework,
framework to think through.
like a framework within which you can think. Do you get, like a way your mind should work?
Should be wired.
So even when there is no specific instruction from scriptures on this matter, there is a way the Bible would have me think.
Exactly.
Do you see? And if I just think the Bible way, I will come to a very good conclusion on this matter. But honestly, see, I don't even blame people for being affected by their trauma. I'm a man and I know the trauma that has affected me. Do you get? Sometimes I look at some things in my life and I'm like, let me tell you another issue, another story. There was a pastor, a pastor friend a long time ago. I messaged him and I said he was going through a rough time. Like I think he had just lost a loved one, and I told him, you know what, my brother, take a break. I will preach for you if you need me to. Don't pay me anything. Don't give me any. I will go preach. Come back home. I'll take care of your people for you till you're on your feet. He stopped talking to me because he cut me off for years. When I reached out and I'm like, brother, like eventually we connected. He told me that what I said rubbed him off the wrong way. That it felt like I wanted to take his church members away from him. And then in my mind I'm like,
Were you also a pastor?
I was a pastor at the time. I had my own church. And I was offering to walk away from my Sunday services and delegate and come help you. Do you get? But as much as that sounds like, why would you think that? I can understand why.
You would feel that way.
Like, someone may have done it before. So what came off innocently from me, do you get, would have been received the wrong way. And this is what is happening in our society, because a lot of ladies grew up in homes that were influenced by some of these extremely ridiculous African belief systems. Do you understand? And they saw their mothers slave away. They saw their mothers become what they don't want to be. And so that trauma is influencing their statements in marriage. But just think of it like this. If you take away marriage from the picture and make it any other relationship, some of the advice we give people for marriage would not fly in those settings. Like think of saying I'm getting a business partner who is like we're just starting and he doesn't want to do any of the work. He's just okay. Like you say, okay, I want to get a business partner. And someone comes to meet you and they're like, I want to be your business partner. And you're like, okay, fine. And then they say, we will do 50-50 in this business partnership. And then you go, oh no, in my place, we don't do 50-50. It's a human relationship bound by contract for years. And I can define marriage in the same way. Like if you think about it deeply, you'd realize that some of the concessions that we ask people to make for marriage, you wouldn't make in a business relationship or even a best friendship. Or even in a best friendship. Like, think of it. Like, if I had a housemate who like we were now friends because we were housemates. Like as housemates we became friends, but and then I cook, you eat, then you leave the plates and I say wash it now, shebi you
Trauma.
but that's trauma in marriage. Basic courtesy, the same courtesy. Like if I had a best friend or a close friend, doesn't have to be my best friend, close friend that's watching me go through it, and you can solve my problem, and you say I won't drop money. No, I'm not pointing at you. Like I'm
general conversation.
Like I'm not pointing at you. I'm just saying, like based on his question, you can solve my problem, and you are saying no, you don't need to. I'll look for another friend. Do you get? Like, I understand. And the part of this conversation that I don't want us to let slip away is men do be doing the most. Like, they be doing nonsense. Do you get? But I think that two grown-ups should come together. Marriage is simple but not easy.
Yeah.
Right? Simple meaning that what it is not complex, but like making it work is not cheap.
You have to work. You have
It takes
to work.
work.
It's simple in that marriage is two grown-ups coming together, committing themselves to each other. Period. That's all marriage is. Two grown-ups, a man and a woman. Please, a man and a woman.
Categorically.
Coming together and committing themselves to one another. That's marriage. And sometimes I saw a picture yesterday on Instagram, and the person was like, sometimes marriage is you bring 100, I bring 0. Sometimes it is I bring 100, you bring 0. Sometimes in the same marriage, there will be times when I will bring 20, you bring 80. There will be times when you will bring 80, you bring 20, I'll bring 80. There will be times when we both do 50-50. The expectation that we would always do 50-50 is wild. It's wild because even in friendship, it's not that way.
Doesn't work like that.
You get there are days when your friend is the one feeding the entire friend group. You get? And there are days when all of you are hungry together. There's nobody to feed the entire friend group. And there are days when you people will save up money and take a trip to some place because the entire friend group has the money. That's marriage. All these rules of is not an audition, you are just complicating what is not complex. If you had a friend, would you be at your best behavior for your friend? Yes, like what I mean by best behavior is you be yourself, yeah? But you're not going to now choose to be a mean person just because it's not an audition. And you're not my friend again. Like you get, it's like I'm not going to be mean. So if my guy or my woman has a need and I can meet the need, I'm not now going to say, if I meet this need now, it's not be like I'm trying to impress him. No. Just be a human being and meet the need now. What is it? Like they are complicating what is not complex. Does that answer your question?